So I've got some pretty big Chelsea transfer news for you guys to bring to you, and it looks as if we are closing in on the transfer of Alvaro Morata from Real Madrid for a fee thought to be in the region of £75 million. Now, there are there's widespread reports that the deal has been agreed, and even Damasio, I can't say the fucking, I was calling DeMarco, that's not the name, is claiming that the Morata to Chelsea deal is done. However, we understand that the medical has not been done yet. That's from what I understand. At the moment, no medical, but the deal should go through very, very quickly. Alvaro Morata already apparently has agreed personal terms. So is this the Diego Costa replacement? Who knows? I will, of course, bring you when it is a done deal, a complete deal in regards to when Chelsea announced the transfer, and give you a little bit more of my thoughts when it is officially done, if it does get officially done. Just another line to bring you. We were interested in Danilo. Some people even saying that that deal was done. It looks like Manchester City have now agreed a fee, and that we aren't gonna rise our bid. We're not gonna meet Real Madrid's evaluation, and Danilo is gonna go from the Real Madrid bench to the Manchester City bench. What a absolutely ambitious player Danilo is. So we have to move on from him, but it looks like we're getting Morata. I'm not a massive fan of Alvaro Morata. He hasn't really played a full season. Let's be honest here, his first full season in a top league where he plays regularly will be this season. How many goals is he going to get? I don't know. He doesn't usually score. In two of the last three seasons in the league, he hasn't scored more than 10 goals. You could argue, yes, well, he doesn't play that much, and that is a possible thing. And that may be a possible reason. I mean, his goals to game ratio is very, very good. He had a very good Champions League campaign with Juventus, not last season, the season before. He has pedigree. He's liked around the world. Manchester United were interested. Juventus were interested, obviously, in trying to keep him when he went back to Real Madrid. So he has pedigree. The question is he going to be worth the £75 million? No, I don't think so. I think we're massively overpaying, but there we go. I mean, Lukaku was, nearly 100 million, Morata 75. I suppose maybe it's not a bad deal. We'll have to wait and see. This, in my opinion, was probably Conte's first choice striker, if I'm honest. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, you're just saying that because Lukaku. But there was a lot of rumours about Morata and Conte. They've always got on. I don't know. They worked together at Juventus. It's going to be interesting. One thing I do like about Morata is he is kind of like a Diego Costa player. And he's very, very good link-up wise. So even if he doesn't score loads of goals, he's going to set them up in theory as well. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm not happy about the transfer. I'm gutted. I wanted a Aubameyang. I wanted Belletti. I wanted Lukaku before. But, I'm going to get behind Morata. I'm going to, give him a chance, and hopefully he proves me wrong. And he has a great season and does fantastically for us. Look, on his day, he looks fantastic. He just hasn't, at the moment, has been a bench warmer. And when you can't take Benzema's place, that kind of worries me a little bit. He has got a very, very good minutes to goal ratio. It has to be said. Very, very good. And it's going to be interesting to see. Chelsea fans split on this. Some saying it's a fantastic deal. This is great. Others saying this is bad. One thing I think we should all be able to agree on, well, maybe not, but I think this is a step down from Diego Costa. That said, Morata's potential is a lot higher than what Diego Costa's is. Is this going to be our last striker that we bring in this window? I doubt it. Don't be surprised if we make a move for Llorente later on in the window and have a three-man strike force in regards to Michy Batshuayi, Morata, and then Fernando Llorente. And I think Morata and Batshuayi are going to have a battle for that number 1 jersey, not number 1 as in goalkeeper, but for the number 9 to be able to play regularly, and to be our first choice striker. It's going to be interesting to see. It gives us that depth. 75 million is a lot of money. It's a big risk. I'm not convinced it's going to pay off, but we'll have to wait and see. Some saying he could be the Torres 2.0. Torres won us the Champions League, or helped us win us the Champions League. I'd take that in a heartbeat, but I do think he could be a little bit disappointed, but we will have to wait and see. It looks like it's done. Alvaro Morata to Chelsea for a hefty, huge £75 million fee. Would you goddamn believe it? Maybe the striker crisis at the club is over for now. And hopefully, Morata can prove us all wrong and be a top striker. I'll bring you news as and when this deal is officially confirmed. I don't know what I was going to say as well, but that doesn't really make sense. As well as other Chelsea transfer news and rumours when they break. I don't bring you every single rumour under the sun. I like to bring you ones that are, properly decent friggin' rumours. I don't want to just bring you a random rumour. I mean, for example, today we've been linked with Thomas Muller. I don't think it's very likely, so I'm not going to bring you that rumour. The rumours I bring you are ones that, okay, maybe I don't necessarily think 100% they're going to happen, but are, very heavily rumoured, and clearly we have an interest. Lukaku, Morata, Alexandro, Bakayoko, they're 4 players that I've brought you, and all of them we've had serious interest in. Granted, we look like we're going to miss out on Alexandro. I'll bring you an update on that if and when I feel fit. I did bring out the Boateng one, but that was more to kind of talk about centre-back. Anyway, I'm running off on a tangent. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't waste any more of your time. Make sure you leave your thoughts down in the comments below on Alvaro Morata. Is he a good fit for Chelsea? Is he a good fit for the system? One thing I do know is Conte likes the guy and Morata likes Conte. That can only be a good thing. A stark difference from Costa not liking Conte and Conte not liking Costa. Finally, it looks like we might have a striker to end this supposed crisis that Chelsea Twitter keeps going on about. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.